Hungarian-born American business magnate George Soros has called upon the European Union to see its standoff with Russia over Ukraine in a new light. In an article for the New York Review of Books, the 84-year-old says the EU has failed to understand that the Kremlin's destabilisation of Ukraine indirectly also represents a Russian military threat to the 28-nation bloc. He argues that the EU must offer Ukraine massive financial and technical help to match the radical reform program the country needs. He says, Europe needs to wake up and recognize that it is under attack from Russia. Assisting Ukraine should also be considered as a defensive expenditure by EU countries. Soros believes that Europe has concentrated too much on sanctioning Russia and not enough on helping Ukraine. He says German Chancellor Angela Merkel, as a, quote, true European leader, holds the key to getting the EU to use its considerable resources to raise the money Ukraine needs. Soros says, if the international authorities fail to come up with an impressive assistance program, Europe will be left on its own to defend itself against Russian aggression, and Europe will have abandoned the values and principles on which the European Union was founded. The business magnate's words of warning come amid a visit by the IMF to Ukraine. The country's new finance minister, American-born Natalie Yaresko, says she is confident Ukraine's economic and fiscal reforms will persuade creditors to back urgently needed new loans. The IMF will decide by the end of the month if it will extend to Ukraine the next tranche of an existing $17 billion bailout. It will also decide if it will provide a further $15 billion, which is needed to help Ukraine repay its debts.